guys, we're back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and you may have noticed that an update dropped earlier today that is going to greatly affect our gameplay, especially if you are a grinder. I gotta get this guy before he vanishes. Got him! And double splat, and we're going for a third. I got him! So in today's video, we are going to be looking at the patch notes, and we are going to actually jump in the game here, and we're also going to have a look at the impact that these changes are going to make to the game. So we're going to test them out, basically. Now guys, let me know in the comments what you think of these changes. And this is actually me grinding tar after the update. I was able to move my tent, and yes, tent spooking is definitely a hot topic right now. So let's have a look at those patch notes. Hey there, hunters. We just released a bug fix patch across platforms that addresses many of the issues from the latest rhododendron update. Under gameplay, animals will no longer instantly respawn when a player re-enters a map. It will now take a normal amount of time for them to appear on the map as originally intended. Okay, so we are no longer able to leave the map and come back, and that will give us instant respawns. That's not going to affect respawns anymore. So basically the patch notes read that we will have to wait for the respawns, but how long will we actually be waiting? I do not know. But I did just change the time, and I did shoot some tar here not very long ago. Let's go see if we have some there. They're here! I just spooked them. Definitely when you fast travel to a tent, everything is going to spook, but it's not going to spook for 250 meters like they were going to change originally. I think the change is more like about 180 meters. I mean, it's better than 250. I'm not super happy about it, and it is definitely going to change tar grinding. I don't think this change is going to really impact the other grinds a crazy amount. Now, what I actually do is I run over here and I shoot them as they are spooking in the distance. And splat! Any other males? Just one? So the changes are definitely going to slow down the grind, but will it be ungrindable? We're going to find a way to make it work, definitely. And I will still be doing the tar grind on stream tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you would like to come out and check out the new tar grind. So I would imagine with this change, we will no longer be able to do the 1 minute trick. And if you don't know what that is, that's just going into the tent, putting the time forward by 1 minute. That used to bring respawns into their zones so that we could continue with the grind. But I got a heart shot. Very sweet. Totally meant to do that, but not really. I just was trying to make him dead, so we did succeed in that. So I waited about 10 minutes for those respawns. I have been hearing some people wait longer than that. You're just gonna have to go in and try out your grind and see what it looks like. So we will no longer be able to force respawns. So that is one big change. All weapons should once again be accurate at their middle range if a player does not have the zeroing perk unlocked. So I understand with the zeroing, there was a problem for new players. If you didn't have zeroing, it wasn't zeroing in at the middle distance. You should, if you do not have the zeroing perk, be zeroed in at the mid range, which is about 150 meters for most weapons. And that wasn't happening, so that has now been fixed. So that is a good thing. Animals. Animals should react appropriately again when players fast travel near them. Developers note, after the playtest done by the Hunter Player Council, we've decided that the original implementation of this fix was a bit too broad, so we've adjusted the range at which animals react slightly. So basically, if you are doing a tar grind, you're gonna have to set up like this wherever possible. So I used to have my tent right here. I have moved it way back here, 230 meters, and at least I can see one tar. I know they love to hide in the brush and behind trees. Oh, there's two. Oh, there's a third one. Look at that. Now I was shooting this zone down, but I'm not doing that anymore because I only have so many zones where I can actually shoot them from 200 meters. So I am going to be mainly using this as one of my main shooting zones. But let's fast travel to a tent and test what happens. We still have 7 minutes left. I don't know if they're going to be in this zone, and I have set up far away, but I still have my original tent there. So the zone is right there. Let's see what happens. I hope they're there. That would be very helpful. And there they go. Oh, I got a tar! Jeez! Oh, there's another one. I don't think I got that one, and I'm stuck. Come on, come on, come on. I think I got him! I got him! So it is still possible to get tar down. You just have to be really fast when you are shooting them if you cannot move your tent further back. It's kind of like what was happening before, but they are spooking faster. There's not even really time to get into any kind of tripod or blind. I just walk out the tent, start shooting, because if you try and get into a blind to get reduced hunting pressure, you're just not going to shoot anything. Here's a positive change that you all will be very happy about. Under trophies, male albino tiger trophies will now display the correct fur in the trophy lodge. Yay! Female side-striped jackal trophies will now also display the correct fur variation in the trophy lodge, so those have both been fixed. Under missions, players will now be able to complete side missions, the hills, icy mountain, and lowland on Sundar Patan, Nepal Reserve. Please note that some locations may need to be revisited in order for mission completion to occur. Then under system, we fixed a rare crash that could happen when transitioning to a trophy lodge while using low graphics settings on PC. It will take longer for tigers to respawn after being killed. Now, the tiger grind is going to be greatly affected by this update. The 3-lake method is no longer going to work, so if you have been doing a tiger grind using the 3-lake method, you can pull those tents and use them somewhere else. I will admit that it was way too easy to spawn rare and super rare tigers. That wasn't the way they were intended, so I personally don't have a problem with this change, but I know that some of you will, and for that I am sorry. We fixed an issue that caused the fur on certain fuzzy animals like the tar to look frizzier than intended. Developers note, don't worry, the floof is not going anywhere. So for pretty much every Great One grind except for the tar grind, moving your tent back 200 meters is definitely doable. All of the land is flat on the other maps except for here on the new map. It is definitely going to make the tar grind a lot more challenging, but I still intend on spawning a Great One tar. Is it going to take me longer? It definitely will, but it's gonna happen, guys. I will not stop until I have a Great One tar in my lodge, and if I can do it, you guys can do it too. That's what the spook distance was on tents before the update that dropped in June, so we're just going back to the way it used to be, and actually it's a little bit less than it used to be because it was 200 to 250 meters, and now it's 180. In my opinion, it is the tar grind that it does affect the most, so it is going to make Great One tar more elusive. But if you are unhappy with these changes, definitely let EW know in a respectful way, of course. In the official Hunters Discord, they do have a feedback channel. So that is what's going on with the update. If you did enjoy the video, splat that like button. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm gonna recommend that you watch this video next.